Hey everybody, it's Coin Snobz. I'm Keith,
And I'm Jason.
and today we're gonna have a completely destroyed box of quarters.
So yeah, Keith, tell us what happened here?
So I was carrying this box. Oh wait a minute.
This box?
Yes,
This box right here?
This one.
Okay, I'm gonna save this real quick.
There goes that.
Didn't need that.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and gently remove mine real quick. A little scared of that.
So I had my booger hooks on this thing, and it just jumped right out of my hands. So it had a little bit of explosion.
It
But
exploded, yeah.
yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go through it. It's circulated. We got one that just blew right
I
open.
mean, if it wasn't circulated, it's certainly circulated now.
Yeah.
It's ground circulated.
So,
All right, we'll be right back. All right, overview. First off, left-hand corner here, got some 2009s. Nice low mintage year, and of course we keep anything AU or better. Some decent struck through coins. Alright, 2018 Apostle Islands. Denver, I believe. Reverse shows a decent amount of circulation. Nothing too fancy on that side. But this side, yeah, it's Denver. Lots and lots and lots of struck through grease. In fact, it looks kind of like the obverse is, man, like a good 70% struck through grease. It's on the devices, it's on the field, it's on pretty much every part of the obverse of this coin. I'll kind of go a little bit slower so you can see it. Especially in front of his face there, and actually in his cheek region and his hair, and yep, pretty well struck through. 2019 Lowell. Reverse pretty alright. But here's the cool part about it. Struck through grease. A little bit of a weak strike there on the edge, or it could be struck through grease. But look down here. The D and the O and dollar are pretty much completely missing. Little bit of a ghost of the top of the D and the O there, but yeah, that's about it. One of my favorite struck throughs, actually. I like it when it's like this as opposed to it being most of the field where it looks kind of like ripples or waves on water. I mean, it's still neat when it's like that, but I think it's super awesome when you're losing, you know, entire letters like that or details. And actually down here, we have some strike doubling. And again, strike doubling, not that big of a deal. We keep up because it's kind of cool looking. Not a true double die, of course. Color clash on a 1999 Delaware. And then we have some mint states. 1981 Denver, mint state. Not the bestest of strikes, but it's a decent looking coin. 2003 Maine. Nice mint state condition. And then we have some 2019s. San Antonio Missions. Some 2020 American Samoa, or Bats. These two here are Denvers. And then ironically, these two here with the same exact kind of satiny looking finish are both Philadelphia. And again, being out here on the West Coast, we don't see a lot of the newer coins from Philadelphia right away. Usually they get heavily circulated and then we find them. So it's always nice to find those P mint marks. Then we've got some Weir Farm 2020s. These are all Denvers. Nice mint state condition. And then we have some of the Salt River Bay. And again, if these are in good condition, we'll we'll keep them. If there's damage on them or anything like that, we won't keep them. We kind of try to keep as many as we possibly can, though, just because we don't know what the mintage is going to be for this year with the pandemic and everything going on. Who knows? This could be another low mintage year, which it's kind of looking like it's going to be. And then, of course, 2008 Philadelphia, Alaska with the extra claw. Obligatory extra claw shot. Right about meow. Those are kind of trickling in. Let me make sure this is Philadelphia or Denver? Yeah, Philadelphia. We have found some that are Denver, actually. Then we have a 2008 Arizona. Philadelphia strike with the little extra rock down there. And, of course, that dye chip that looks like a little extra rock down here underneath the saguaro cactus. Partially covering the designer's initials. And, you know, the funny part of it is that we have a bunch of these, but there's several different variations of this dye chip. It's actually kind of cool how there's probably at least, I think, 4 or 5 different versions that we have. So this apparently happened quite a bit. Well, I mean, it had to have happened quite a bit because we find quite a few. They're not that rare by any means. And then we have East Caribbean States, 1989, 25 cents. This is really cool. I actually do a little bit more research on this. I don't know exactly where this coin comes from, but never found one of those. Really awesome to see. And it's got a really cool design. Very cool looking coin. And in between shooting the overview and looking at these under the scope, I looked up what the East Caribbean states are. So the East Caribbean dollar is the currency used in 8 of the 9 nations in the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States: Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, Aguila, UK territory, and Montserrat, UK territory. And it has medallic orientation. Medallic orientation, of course, is where the obverse and the reverse have the exact same up and down orientation, whereas like a US coin, we flip it like that. That's coin orientation. This is medallic orientation. I know you guys probably already knew that, but thought it was kind of interesting. Then we have another 2009, but this one is a proof. A Duke Ellington proof. Not very pretty, but it's a proof. Yep, this was definitely quite the majestic coin at one time. And actually it shows a little bit of strike doubling down here in the word dollar. Actually, it looks like it's just in the D, the O, the L, and the second L. Yeah, definitely some strike doubling or machine doubling. It could also be the light playing tricks on it. Nah, it's definitely strike doubling. Unfortunately, it's not true doubling. As you can tell, the easiest way to tell is that it kind of looks flat, looks kind of like a shelf, and there's no real separation right here. Everything kind of lines up at the end of the L. So unfortunately, that's going to be strike doubling. I'll probably look it up in Variety Vista just to be safe, but yeah, it's strike doubling. Yeah, there's a little bit in the word quarter as well, inside the Q and the U and all that, but yeah, this was once a majestic coin, and somebody had to spend it for gas, or just decided they didn't want it anymore, or didn't know what they had, or somehow it got broken out of its mint packaging, and here we are. So of course, we're gonna pack it away. And then we have one single West Point. It seems like there's always at least 1 or 2 West Points in every single one of our hunts. Nasty looking little thumbprint there, but whatever. This one's really cool because, not following tradition of being American Memorial Park, this is a 2020. Weir Farm. And again, we don't have a whole lot of these 2020 West Point struck quarters. So if any of you guys out there want to trade for some, if you have any extra, let us know what you're looking to trade for. We'll be more than happy to trade, because, you know, I think we have maybe 4 or 5 now, somewhere around there. And of course, the obligatory West Point shot. She's been spent a little bit. There's that privy mark for the 2020 West Points. All of them have that. I think that's really cool, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. Nice little addition. And again, it's a Weir, which is really cool. Yeah, I think this is maybe our 2nd or 3rd Weir farm. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys are enjoying what you see, go ahead and please hit that subscribe button, because that is the best way, of course, to support this channel. If you want to get notifications for every time we upload a video, go ahead and tick that bell for us. And until next time, guys, love you all, God bless, and we will see you soon. Happy hunting, stay safe.